We are living in an era of unprecedented technological acceleration. The tools at our fingertips evolve at a breakneck pace. For security professionals, that brings opportunity and risk. Two AI tools stand out for ethical hackers and defenders. DeepSeek, engineered for deep forensic-level search. ChatGPT, a conversational strategist with language and logic. This is a practical field guide, not hype. We will dissect how each performs in real-world scenarios, and when to deploy one over the other. We will get our hands dirty with step-by-step workflows. We will demonstrate power and call out limitations. Security demands precision, caution, and respect for the law. Choose the right tool. Never a sledgehammer when a pick is required. In the digital realm, DeepSeek is your scanner. ChatGPT is your strategist. Before we compare, define their core identities. DeepSeek is advanced search and retrieval within your own data. It hunts across documents, log files, code bases, and wikis. Not for creating content, for surgical discovery of facts. It excels when the universe of data is defined and private. Think fast, sifting through mountains to find one critical piece. ChatGPT is a generative language model. Understand and create text. You converse, request explanations, summarize, and draft code. Its strength, synthesis, and clear communication. DeepSeek is the field operative, focused, fast discovery. ChatGPT is the analyst, interpret, reason, and plan. One finds the needle, the other explains what it means. DeepSeek can run on-prem, indexing local or air-gapped data. ChatGPT typically operates in the cloud. Prompts leave your machine. DeepSeek is transactional search. ChatGPT is iterative dialogue. Keep this core distinction in mind throughout. Every tool has a design. Architecture drives effectiveness. DeepSeek, purpose-built for search and retrieval, optimized to index unstructured data at scale. It finds strings, keywords, patterns inside a specified corpus. Examples: internal documents, massive code bases, private wikis. It doesn't guess or create, it finds. ChatGPT, designed to generate text, code, and ideas. A creative partner, an explainer, not a forensic indexer. Critical difference: data access and privacy posture. DeepSeek is built for speed at scale, tiers through terabytes. Optimized pipelines, but may require licensing or hardware. ChatGPT, free and paid tiers. Heavy use can add up. Choose based on volume, speed needs, privacy constraints, and budget. Right tool for the right task changes outcomes. Understanding purpose is the key to mastery. Recon is the foundation of any hacking operation. Gather intelligence before any active testing begins. Look for potential entry points: server names, IPs, usernames. Given authorized access to a project folder, chaos is normal. Config, emails, logs. Your job is to find sensitive traces. Deploy DeepSeek for forensic search across that defined set. Step 1. Define scope. Point it at the authorized root directory. Step 2. Initiate indexing. Parse everything into a searchable index. Step 3. Execute targeted queries and regex for IP address formats. Step 4. Review and export findings to CSV for triage. DeepSeek is fast, precise, and preserves context. ChatGPT cannot index local files. Treat it as your analyst. Never paste sensitive data. Always sanitize first. Ask. Explain this line and any potential security risks. Then ask for non-disruptive ways to verify reachability. ChatGPT turns raw hits into an actionable plan, safely. Together, discover with DeepSeek, interpret with ChatGPT. Code review hunts weak patterns and insecure functions. Millions of lines require AI as a first-pass filter. Use them in tandem for speed and depth. Step 1. Index the repository and branches. Step 2. Search known dangerous calls across the codebase. Step 3. Review context. Flag unsanitized user inputs. Step 4. Export a triage roadmap for manual review. Isolate a small function. Sanitize proprietary names. Ask for simple explanation of the risk. Request a secure rewrite with rationale. Get safer alternatives that avoid shell invocation. DeepSeek finds every instance, no matter how buried. ChatGPT provides deep analysis and remediation paths. Understand root cause, implement fixes confidently. One analyst gains machine speed with human judgment. Social engineering preys on people, not ports. Authorized simulations teach detection and reporting. Index authorized communications to learn tone and format. Build a template library from legitimate patterns. Ground scenarios in authentic wording. Provide detailed prompts, roles, and constraints. Incorporate real internal phrasing found by DeepSeek. Ensure links are non-malicious and internal. Iterate quickly for best realism and clarity. Result: stronger human firewall. That's the approach. DeepSeek for context, ChatGPT for craft. Power demands responsibility, legal and ethical. A single mistake can break systems or laws. Work inside a strict professional framework. Get explicit written permission, no exceptions. Define allowed targets, prohibited areas, and methods. Specify DeepSeek index scopes. For ChatGPT, sanitize always. Never start on a verbal agreement, get it in writing. Use isolated environments, VMs, sandboxes, staging servers. Never test on live production. Operate with least privilege. Log every action, query, and prompt with timestamps. Your log proves scope adherence and supports the final report. Good notes enable reproduction and verification. Diligence and documentation define true professionals. DeepSeek, unparalleled deep local search, ideal for forensic analysis of large private data sets. On-prem options maximize data privacy. Fast indexing, exact match retrieval across millions of files. Trade-offs, setup complexity and resource requirements. Upfront costs for software and hardware may be higher. ChatGPT excels at writing, explaining, and reasoning. Great for brainstorming, prototyping, scripts, and reports. Limits: cloud privacy concerns, no direct local file access. LLMs can hallucinate, verify every output. Best approach: combine DeepSeek for evidence, ChatGPT for analysis. Bloodhound finds the trail, detective builds the case. Together you move faster, are more thorough, and deliver clearer insights. Knowledge is potential, action makes it skill. Pick a public articles folder, an old school project, or a small open source repo. Index it with DeepSeek or a similar local indexer. Search for a known pattern. Observe speed and snippets. Sanitize the snippet. Build good habits now. Ask, explain this text or what this code line would do. Capture what you learn and any follow-ups. Document folder chosen, query run, snippet used, prompt given. Track what worked and what didn't. Iterate. Always stay within law, scope, and ethics. Run one small, safe test today and build from there. If this helped, subscribe for more hands-on security guides. Use the right tool, test safely, and keep learning.